Grand rising, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to all, top and top to my West Coast viewers. Hope everybody doing all right this morning. Right back at it, right back at it. Part five of the Rashad White story. And, just a few updates, man, a few things I want to be clear about that I think I can help a lot of people with, not only with his situation, but with other people. If anybody, got a incarcerated family member or loved one doing time in North Carolina Department of Correction. So we're gonna get right into it. I hope everybody doing all right this morning. Peace and blessings to all. Top of the top, West Coast tapping in. Definitely. We're gonna get right to it. So for starters, man, I definitely want to thank anybody, man, that took the time out to call. The number that I posted in the last video. You know what I mean? To the head of the SRG program at North Carolina Department of Corrections. And in a nutshell, it's definitely a group effort, man. You know what I mean? Because like something that Rashad always tell me, man, and it's definitely something that everybody can relate in his situation, man, and just the reality of the situation. They ain't in the business of letting people out. You know what I mean? So that number is something that we're gonna have to definitely, keep calling. Me myself, I was able to, in the 5 times that I called, I was able to talk to one person one time, and they were trying to spin me around then. So I was able to leave several messages, and I know other people that left several messages, and then I know other people who got further along than I have. So, that's definitely something that I'm gonna keep doing, and something that we're gonna have to definitely keep doing in a nutshell. So, but as far as like where everything stands with him right now, like I said, I take it upon myself and other people that's following and supporters of his and mine. You know what I mean? To try to get the ball rolling and, to call the head of this program. So, he can go ahead and get into enter this SRG program. But, from my understanding, he has to, something that he told me as recent as, in the last 24 hours, it's something that he has to stay out of trouble for, I'm thinking 24 months, but, like that's easier said than done, especially, with the type of prison that he's at, up in the mountains. Like I said, man, I laid it out in other videos, with the racism that he's dealing with at an all-time high, and this from the guards, and also, the type of inmates that he's around. Like I said, it's really only 2 types. It's people that got sent there, and it's people that ran there. So fill in the blanks however you want. So, like I said, he's dealing with that, and he's trying to get to this program, and they holding him up, telling him he got to stay out of trouble for, X amount of time. So that's where he's at. But, something that, me, myself, I don't, it's something that we don't really talk about too much. That's the fact that, I hope you see that, but that's the fact that he does have a date. So, but trying to do my part, man, is like to get him to see the streets before 2027. I mean, the way the years going by, yeah, it don't seem like too long, but we've been down since '08. And, like I said in the other videos, man, everybody else involved, came back, went home, came back, went home again. So, I'm just doing my part, once again, to raise awareness about the whole situation, man. And yeah, man, just to be totally honest. So I also want to catch people up to speed, man, on the type of on the way that that you communicate with North Carolina inmates. Because I've seen a lot of people in different comments who are basically telling me, basically asking me, the ways that you you get in contact with them now. From my understanding, the text behind app is outdated from my understanding, but what I use is the Getting Out app, and it works pretty much the same way as text behind app. You know what I mean? Only thing you can do is enter DLC number when you're searching for the contacts, and then from there, you could just once you find the person that you're looking for, from there, you know what I mean. You can just go along with making deposits, or once you do make the deposit, that'll be your source of communication with them. You know what I mean? So that's for anybody trying to keep in touch with a incarcerated loved one in North Carolina. So that's where everything stands at right now with Rashad White. We're trying to get him into the program, but they telling him he gotta stay out of trouble for 2 years before he can enter the program. So we just hoping that everything works out, that they can speed this along. As of now, the thing that he tell me that's really his highlight is the fact that basically his cell is like right across from the TV. So, and you know what I mean, and this single man cell that he's in, closed custody. So that's really the only highlight of his whole stay there. You know what I mean? Just keeping it all the way real. Like I said, I tell the people what he want me to tell them. So, single man cell, that's the type of vibe that he's on. But we're gonna keep raising awareness, and we're gonna definitely be in these people ear continuously. You know what I mean? Strength in numbers, they can't ignore us all. I've always felt that way in every situation. So, but while he's fighting for his freedom, and I'm helping him fight for it on the outside. I'm not just gonna be sitting back making videos. Like I said, I got some good people in my corner, some lawyers that I talk to. So actually, I'm in continuous search. I was able to talk to a few during this journey, but I'm still in continuous search. I'm trying to find a good IP lawyer, intellectual property, from my understanding, so they can help me put things together. So when he does return, he can get everything situated with the book that he's working on, several poems that he's wrote, which are really outstanding, I think. You know what I mean? So trying to get those published. But, if anybody, can point me in the right direction, speeding up this process as well, I mean, please leave a comment, let me know. And we can definitely go from there, man. Like I said, several poems that he wrote during this time, man. Some great ones. He actually wrote this one right before COVID started. So I definitely remember this one. So yeah, like I said, man, I want to give everybody a good understanding of the whole situation. I want to be clear with with what he has going on, and where he's at, and also how to get in touch with North Carolina inmates now. The Getting Out app is what you want to use. Not trying to plug them, just really just sharing knowledge on how to keep in touch with incarcerated loved ones or whatever. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be seeking. I get getting these poems and these little excerpts from his book to the right hands, and calling those numbers at the same time. Hope everybody else can do the same. And we're gonna keep raising awareness, and he gonna keep fighting for his freedom. He definitely gonna do that. He gonna keep fighting for his freedom. And I hope everybody have a good day, man. It's been another edition. More to live for. The voice of the North. Why settle for less? My last name's More. Free the homie Rashad.